Whew. All right. Welcome. The FGG monthly Edison series. You got your host, riding solo, FGG Muscles. Looking at about 20 plus players today, and we'll be getting things started very soon. Uh, okay. Familiar faces. On the left, Dylan K. On the right, Dylan K. On the left, Ian Baylor. You've definitely seen Ian. He's runner up at least one of our monthly series, and I believe that was on Black Wings the last time. Yeah, and he was also main in Smashing Ground. He kind of justified it. So all right, shuffle and cut, and it looks like Ian's gonna start out. Looks like he could possibly be running the same thing he was running previously. Okay, just a double set. That's a bit typical. I bet that's a pass. Still trying to find. Oh, never mind. Still trying to find out what hero deck Dylan was on, but looking like we might be seeing a hero. Yeah, go ahead and write that down. We all know what you're sending back, and surely that road is gonna fetch a Stratos. Like, let's be real. All right, let's go ahead and give these predictions now. Not just who do you think is gonna win this match, but who the heck is gonna win the entire tournament? Oh, okay. Strato search was obvious. Didn't know it would come out looking that ugly, but it's all good. Quite sure he's gonna get himself another alias. I don't know. I guess people catch shit for using alternate art Stratos in real life too. I mean, we always bitch about it on DB. That's an easy 16. Let's be real. That brief silence, and I'm wondering exactly when he's gonna drop the Soroka. Like, what are we thinking about, buddy? It's an easy 200. Quite sure just gonna let him go. Anything else would be playing into a spark. I mean, he just searched the alias. That's a generous draw for Dylan. Should make him feel comfortable about the turn that's about to come up. Is it going to be summon set or summon set? Let's be real. What are we going to do? Summon? Summon an alias and set a couple. Can, can even bluff an honest. It's about the time you hit the call judge button for slow play. Dylan, where we at? Okay. I'm not the only one that didn't see it coming, but I actually never mind. I do think I know exactly what he's about to do. And then he's gonna spark. And I'm quite sure Gemini Spark can hit any card on the field. Oh, okay. Wow. The worst that can happen is that you lose the Sirocco. Thanks a bunch. If it gets banished, hey, most likely that was that was the middest of draws, and this is the part where things start going downhill. That's always been my problem with Hero Beat. You have to have pieces together, and then you have to hope that they're able to be activated in an optimal way. Like Spark is useless without the alias. Alias is limited without the Spark. All right, what we got? Flipping for the pack or nah? What we doing? What we doing? Have to assume at least one of those would be a D prison, and it's not the case here. Like attack walked, attack walked. Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Of course he did it. I mean, looking at his draws, it's almost like he's not going to be able to handle another one. So prisoning it there now, like, probably makes Ian feel a little bit good about the next turn. Well, that's very awkward, but you do have to just summon the diva and try to start mounting some sort of pressure. I mean, with 23 left, I think we got the problem solved. Oof. Say what? Yeah, that actually would have been a game shot, but oh no, this looks good for Ian. This looks good for Ian. Man, Hero Beat would just be so much better if whatever, it's already done. There's only but so many ways you can search alias. With the number of cards the Hero Beast plays for the back row, like I'd be nervous summoning that sure. I mean he has to do it, but god damn the odds of that shit walking are slim to none. Oh, let's be real. This ain't no bluff. Like, if you can stop that, you're going to stop it. Let's cut the shit. And see how nasty things about to get. What is he gonna search for? And you still can't tell if this is like a Vayu Turbo deck or if it's like actual Black Wings. I mean, it says Vayu deck, so maybe Ian said that is what he's playing. And we have seen innovations on the standard Eric Shin Vayu Turbo list, but is this one of them? I mean, I haven't seen the Icarus attack yet, nor Whirlwind, so maybe it is. I mean, yeah, come on. If I got away with what? So if I got away with summoning the Sure, I'm gonna get away with summoning the damn Armor Master. Set one go. With the way Dylan's been responding, he would. Oh well, that was beautiful. I was gonna say with the way Dylan's been responding to the attacks, like Ian probably still feels good, but now once you're able to actually get the alias, things actually get a little generous. Yeah, he really trying to get something going. Okay, that wasn't a bad draw, but thank you. Game's starting to get a lot closer than I thought it was gonna be. A lot closer. Damn, having the 2050. I mean, at least nothing can just game shot him. But I'm still trying to see the build. I'm still trying to see what kind of Blackwing deck this is. Oh, there's that smashing ground that I mentioned. Okay, okay. I like the I like the disappointed set. It's probably the best one he could have got. It's a hell of a poker face. It's weird though. It seems as if Dylan often reads his cards. You gonna at least let him go to the battle phase, or okay, smart. I suppose let him go to the battle phase before doing it might not be relevant here. Normal summon's a normal summon. Okay, and just like that, he was able to actually pull out the win. It was looking grim for him at first. Okay, yeah. Whoa. Uh, where's game one going to hero beat. Not exactly sure what each player plans to side for the other. Still can't really tell if that's VU Turbo, if it's Black Wings. I mean, when's the last time you seen Bora in any sort of spin of VU Turbo? Oh well, thanks a lot for showing us what you may actually side deck, Dylan. I haven't seen that card in side decks in a while. Super polymerization, and it definitely has some merit if you're playing hero beat. And I almost want to have the mug to rug or mask. I'm in favor of restrict. Yeah, I was wondering why he didn't just knock it out. I just revealed the damn cards at that point. Okay, never mind. We get a look through the deck and wow, there's Zoma the Spirit in here. It's safe to say that this is yeah, it's a damage heavy. It's definitely a damage heavy Blackwing deck. Pardon me. And the good old put the 15 into the 40 and shuffle up and remove them. Yeah, I don't think the smoke screen thing is I think that's kind of a thing of the past. Bird's going first. You'd hope it isn't as passive of a first turn as he had the last game. And that's always been an interesting. Okay, he didn't put the Kaiku in. I don't think he did. I guess if you can get the attack through and get the alias out of there, then cool. But ugh. Last time I tried that shit, I got the Kaiku hero blasted. Anyways, you can't not try. So. Okay. Probably would have counted it before I put everything away, but it's all good. Oh, that's an interesting card to drop like that. And then control the shuffle. No, I'm just kidding. Let's not go that far. All right, Ian, make something happen. Okay, it's just a Blackwing deck. It's definitely a Blackwing deck. Opening Whirlwind. That's the deck saving grace, is it not? Good gosh. Hmm. Sorry, while All right, that's an interesting set. And do you play into an Icarus or do you just play it safe? Bang. That's yeah, it was. Some people bluff it, but I mean, it's not really bluffing. It's more so just setting two cards. Oddly enough, he still can't really get anything going. Like Whirlwind still has to have a bird to go with it. And it seems like he'll be gonna apply the pressure first. Again. Diva and the Gilman. Surest attack on the Android. Main 2. Okay, yeah. Guessing he might be new to the deck. I mean, it's an interesting situation to be in. Do you like try to play around the gores? Like, if you can't handle it, just hit with the 600 and then not the 1700. I guess you could take that route, but oh crap. Okay, and he actually left them separate. I'm not sure why he chose to do that, but just makes it.
Flame up a little bit.
All right, cool.
Which one are you? Which one? Can you hold your?
Say something or.
I'm gonna trace this back. Can you just hold that up for a second? Is it this one here?
Oh,
You're good. You're
yeah. Sorry, quick audio fix.
Two. Oh. And just. Yeah, okay, so you're two.
Audio's fair.
You just move it closer to your mouth.
Hello.
Okay. Your audible is still quiet. So.
How about now? Cool. Oh, I'm sorry. In the chat, how many people today? It's roughly mid 20s. I forgot the exact number. I'll check right after this match. Seems pretty happy. Oh, he actually went to reveal the card. I mean, I guess it shouldn't be assumed, but all right. Let's see what Future Fusion dumps for him. That's one, and Hero B seeming to be the favorite deck in this matchup. Even with a fair opening of well, when I say fair opening, just because he didn't get it last game, but a fair opening of Whirlwind, but nothing to actually go with it. There's nothing wrong with revealing the honest for more damage. And then just putting it back. Like, yeah, he'll just have knowledge of the honest. I'd be okay with doing that though. And you probably want to get the damage off of them before Black Wings get it off of you. Okay, there's still a fair amount of time in the round though. It's one of those situations where I think he's really doing the math to see dude, just oh I don't know about that chat. What would you have done? What would you have done? I've yet to do the math. I don't even think that puts him in brain control range. So if he has 8 left over, oh yeah, yeah. I'm still confused as to why he hasn't broken the put the monsters together yet. Like, okay, now is it Android? Like, I mean, dude, it has to be Android. There you go. Start getting the life points now, cause he damn sure gonna try to take them later. It's a hell of a lot of pressure, though. All right, Hero Beat is showing his ass off a little bit right now. Oof, no back row. That's had to be. That's about as bad as the normal summon can get. Mm-mm-mm. Now I'm wondering, is it gonna be a? Yep. There's no reason for it not to be a Gale. Now, does he think about the honest, or like, I can't wait to see how this turns out. And if he does think about the honest, how's he gonna play into it? Mm, here we go. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see the boar in his hand. But I like this. I like this a lot. That 600 just came in handy, but still waiting to see what's gonna happen with the synchro summon. Yeah, yeah, not sure. I don't know. I'm not the player. I'm just the commentator. But yeah, I'm not sure why it took so long for the synchro summon to happen. Anyway, that Diva and Gilman walked for more than one turn. Yeah, is he really gonna? I don't know about this. Is he really gonna colossal fighter it, or is he like what's? I'm really not sure. I guess because he already have that, he's seeing a different approach now. I wouldn't be comfortable playing into an honest. I mean, you're still gonna take the damage, and you're so low that you can't really afford. Oh shit! Yeah, so I think they may actually be going to a game 3. Yeah, this we have 28, 28, 56, 73. Oh yeah, you still need it. Oh, um, sheesh. Okay, well there's the damage. Okay, yeah. It does make sense to think out your moves. I think he probably saw something else after he summoned the colossal fighter, but I'm coming. I mean, no. So he ended up hmm half in the old android. Kevin, I wouldn't be able to tell you that. I love the commitment to the joke though. I actually do. Shout out to Kevin Wu in the chat, HT19's #1 fan. And yeah, with 400 left, that's crazy. 400 left. Damn. Just like that, game 3. But game 3 in favor of. Oh,
Here you go. Two.
Appreciate it. Alright, and lunch has just been brought to me. Big blessings, big blessings. Chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. Boy, it better not have anything on it. Oh, side decking, side decking, side decking. The best 3 minutes of a card player's life. Alright, chat. Going into game 3, I don't want y'all to just tell me who you think is winning this match, but what do you think is actually winning the tournament? That's a pretty cool start. That's a pretty cool start for Hero Beat. Considering that he has an ocean. Considering that he has an ocean in his hand. And backup for it too. Yeah, best worst matchup that yeah, that definitely is round 1 pressure. And as far as who's here, Noob Sauce, I can say that.
Are you fine with coming back to comment? Something.
Take it.
Sauce. That's Frank.
Oh. Gil looking pretty expendable right here. Having that ocean resolve is gonna be such a good feeling. Like, I know that pisses Ian off so bad. Can't wait to see how this next turn plays out. Boom. To recover it, just to lose it is actually pretty interesting. I'm not sure if I've even seen that before, but damn, you definitely put the definitely putting the alias back. And just like that, funny how that works. Ocean resolving turned out to be like a really, really big disadvantage. I mean, you're not gonna think like, oh, he just got dust shoot. Let me save my stuff. No, you're gonna get back your star player and try to put him on the field. That's interesting. He chose to get rid of the ocean. It does get a. It doesn't even really get a water out the way, but you'd think that'd be something you try to climb over through battle just to save a card. Says a lot about what he already had in his hand, or in this case, what he didn't have in his hand. Yeah, I mean, it's 800 that you know is not going to get punished, so by all means, go ahead and do it. It's looking a little weak on the Blackwing side. Boom, boom. Oh, that helped a bunch. Shit was about to get really real if that 0 dropped. I'm really interested in seeing. Oh, he was just reading what can't be done with Vayu. I guess if you fear Kaluch, you wouldn't just immediately summon an attack. But 1700 goes a long way, though. I think he should just drop it and attack it. Yeah. The worst that can happen is that you lose a Gilman. It's still a 72, man. You got plenty of time before you. Actually, that's not true at all. Like, shit can get ugly real quick playing against Black Wings. I usually don't like looking at the player's hands so that I could play spectator the entire time, but in a case like this, yeah, I actually have to. And Soroka with the Whirlwind. And just like that is back in favor. Back in favor of the Birds. Yeah, and it just gets worse. Next turn, I'm wondering if he's actually going to attack and then summon, or attack and just leave everything where it is. Me personally, in a matchup like this, I just like to guarantee the damage. Not to mention that the summon can get put. Okay, I really don't know what's going on and why that trap wasn't set by Dylan. Is OMG. Do I have a favorite in this matchup? No, but I still want to see optimal play too when it's all said and done. Like, this is a game that I watch to be entertained. It's a game that I play to have fun. And I mean, 17. Are we trying to calculate game? Because I see 34, 54, 72. Good game. And the victor being Black Wings, Ian Baylor. Some interesting choices in the main and side, but I'm not going to question it. He's almost taken this tournament down before. And with that being said, that's your round one. Your worst matchup don't necessarily have to be one that you lose. Several factors go into play. That Whirlwind was definitely one of them. And, okay, I'm guessing those were cards that he sided in. That he's siding back. Oh, okay. Welcome back. Round one going in a way you probably didn't think it would, but sometimes experience plays a major part in that as well. Still need y'all to tell me in the chat who you're picking to win. Not only who you're picking to win, but what deck you think will win. And yeah, it's okay to make YCS predictions in the chat too. Like, some of us didn't go, and with that being said, we're able to put this on for y'all. So, you know what? I think we need to start one of those bingo card thingies. Give us something to do while we wait in between rounds. Alright, chat. If you could have went to the YCS, what would you have played? Let's talk about that. Sorry, one moment. Gotta fix something here on the old screen. And done. All right. Let's go ahead and start the winner circle interviews.
All right. This one's live.
I'm gonna holler at Ian first.
I'll move the names around.
Or I could switch over.
What's up?
Or I could switch.
Oh,
you
yeah.
just want to switch. Okay, he's just switch.
He can change that, but yeah.
He's doing some maneuvering.
All right. Sorry about that. All right, round one feature match winner Ian Baylor. He's been runner up in our tournament before. Black Wings being a deck of choice with some interesting inclusions. Go ahead and let you talk about your first round and what we actually were looking at.
Oh, in terms of, I guess.
Well, yeah, we saw some interesting shit, to say the least. So go ahead and explain. Actually, start by explaining the Zoma.
Oh, okay. So Zoma is I'm just practicing with different things. I tried it in some of my locals. It worked sometimes. Again, it's just it's a surprising trap, and it's also can be used as it's also a monster. So you get like a 2-for-1. So you can bluff a trap, but also special summon it in the end phase. Is the main idea, special summon in the end phase of your opponent's turn, because it special summons in defense. And then on my turn, I can either switch it to attack and use it as a monster to attack, or the most important effect of it is if I crash into a monster, they'll take the monster's attack as damage. So it's kind of like a burn card.
It's kind of clever. It seems like it's a card that applies pressure, and it kind of plays into the damage-heavy nature of the Blackwing deck. It's actually pretty dope.
Yeah, so playtesting it when it works is good, but, because it's a set, and you try to surprise your opponent, it takes some time to try to go for game, because in that first match, or the first game, the life points wasn't there enough for me to to activate it.
To crash.
Yeah, for it to be a surprise. So... And I also knew he had heavy, so I also had like Mirror Force in my hand, and I couldn't set both because he would clear it.
Get punished.
So, again, trial and error. I like just trying different cards.
No, it's obvious. When we saw the Smashing Grounds in the main deck from the tournament previously, and now we're seeing trap monsters.
Yeah.
Trap monsters. And I couldn't tell, was the Cylinder main deck or no? Well, actually, you don't have to say that if you don't want to.
Oh, I mean, it's main deck for today's tournament because again, it goes with the burn strategy of surprising people.
That's pretty dope. I like the fact that no matter what, Zoma will apply some sort of pressure. It's either attack through it and take damage, or you're gonna let me attack you and the damage probably gets taken.
And also, it could be a defensive trap as well because it special summons in defense. So.
That too, it's a hell of an attack blocker, even under like something like a retaliating gores or something.
Yeah, so it's like three different things going on with it.
That's dope. It's like a Swiss Army knife of trap monsters.
Something like that. Yeah.
That's dope. All right, you have any unfavorable matchups? I mean, not just on paper, but just like experience-wise that you're not ready for? Ready for it all?
Yeah.
Forks.
Everything.
Gigavise.
Yeah, don't scare me.
All the annoying new ones. Yeah, like
no.
It's almost like they took a chunk out of Modern and was just like, let's sprinkle on some Edison.
Oh yeah. No, I ain't scared of nothing.
All right, man. Well, I'm expecting a solid performance from you today. Might actually take a W. You've been close enough to do it before.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Get that Players Trophy, man. Get that Players Trophy.
Yeah, today. All right.
And Blackwing's cleaning up in the first round. Let me do a time check real quick for the rest of the round. Be right back. Time was just called. Okay.
There's one table in time.
It's one table and time. Okay, cool. Well, smaller turnout than usual, but we'll be able to get the rounds to you a lot faster as well. Can't wait to see who's holding us up. More importantly, I can't wait for us to see the feature match for the next round. Excuse me while I check that. That's a freaking Uber ad. Alright, also in the chat, if you don't mind, put y'all dueling book names out there so we can actually know who it is we're getting pissed off at during gameplay. Y'all know y'all do it. My dueling book name is obviously Muscles. There's no weird symbols or anything behind it. Bless you. Funny enough, my prediction for winner of the YCS is forks, but for this Edison monthly, I haven't actually made one. Like I get to see some of the lists, and I kind of don't like. I don't know. My opinion would be a bit biased, so I'll just leave my prediction out. It's a big difference in what I want to see though. Like I kind of want to see gadgets still a tournament away from the big three. It's been popping up lately. That Horn of Heaven foolery was proven. It was proven. It's kind of interesting. No one came up with it before. Like you'll put discard traps in with the gadgets, but not a summon stopper. Yeah, but hey, who the fuck am I? Because I didn't think about that shit either. So shout out to Eugene for that. Oh yikes! Pardon me. Gotta go check something outside real quick if you don't mind. Back and we back. Second round of the FGG Edison Monthly, hosted by Carnage Gaming and Kicks and Glen Burney. Yikes. Ooh. Sorry about that. I had to make sure the headphones ain't mess up my hair. Pardon me, excuse me. So, round one, we saw the victory of Black Wings over Hero Beat. Things didn't go as they would on paper. Excuse me. That quick lunch break I had kind of has me being a little rude. Excuse me. Anyways, we definitely got an interesting matchup. We have Spellcasters versus Gigavise. I definitely didn't think we would see Gigavise this early, not because it wasn't winning, but kind of just saving the juice for the later rounds. But doesn't matter. Really been interested to see Gigavise in person. Dueling Book may not be taking as seriously as IRL tournaments, so I'm quite sure the player should be putting on a clinic for us. If not, maybe it's just not there yet. But the nature of the Spellcaster deck and that powerful Secret Village, it's almost like, is Gigavise going to get the pop off? Maybe not. Like, I'm definitely interested in seeing who gets to the gas first. If that village goes up, there is no supervise. So it's almost as if Gigavise was in mind when the Spellcaster deck was being made. Actually, I can attest to Gigavise not being the reason for it. Alright, both players seeming a little friendly. Let's hope they keep that same energy after the match is won. It's a very interesting interaction. You got one of the faster decks being Gigavise and a fairly slow deck to start with Spellcasters. Okay, I'm sorry. Chat's returned, and is there a date for the next monthly? I'll have to check on that for you. I should have had it in my notes, but my notes are a bit different today. And yeah, that chat, how do you not set the torrential? That was kind of confusing to me as well. But it's in the past. Here we are, 4, 5, and 6. You hate to see it as a Spellcaster player. It'd be nice if you could just open the village setup. Secret Village being an interesting, very interestingly powerful card. For a format like this, you can cut off E-Call, Reinforcement of the Army, Hidden Armory. So many different benefits to being able to set up Village as the turn 1 player. I mean, he wouldn't be thinning his deck out right now. Finding a way to take Brian's head off. But the Hidden Armory play also means that nothing's going to happen this turn. Like, nothing at all. Unless it was like a 1-for-1. Yeah, no, nothing at all. Unless it was like 1-for-1 Evil Thorn. Then getting Super Solar Nutrient and then popping off that way. But no, it was just a setup passive turn by the Gigavise player. Interesting to see what Brian does first turn. You knew you'd get a response from that. Like, if there was a response for it, Kaiku would definitely force it. And with this being a Spellcaster deck, you almost have to think that Starlight Road is set amongst those 3 cards. Ooh, you hate to see it. And I loved it. Which one do you like the least, Brian? Which one do you like the least? But no, it's a legit way of making sure you able to memorize your opponent's cards. there is no actual note taking. I mean, we do it on Dueling Book just to get around the judge call, but I'm quite sure Brian's sharp enough to remember those 4 cards that he saw, plus the copy plant. Yeah, and it seems like sometimes you just have to build up to a playable turn with the Gigavise deck, or you can just go all in. Oh no, it could definitely be if there's no interruptions. Damn. Yeah, out of all of them, it happened to be that one. Yeah, turn is gonna be passed. But I mean, at least he got damage off of him. Half to be exact. It's looking real. I'm not even sure if Daniel knows what he's running. Like Brian hasn't really revealed anything yet. Breaker's something to be considered. Maining it doesn't seem like a terrible idea. I mean, it's gonna be 19. If they brain control, you got brain control out the way, but you actually losing mad cards too, so that's something to think about. But there's that secret village, and I'm not familiar with that artwork, but looks hella good on camera. It would mean you wouldn't even want to bluff. Breaker's just like, nah, I'm gonna get that up off you. Like, just leave your field the way it is. Damn, and then Defender's an annoying ass card. Like just one counter alone. Just one counter alone makes it annoying. And then the protection that he gives the breakers kind of interesting too. Like, I'm not a fan of the Gigavise deck, but I actually do want to see it try to fight back. Like under Secret Village. Let's see the deck perform. Yeah, that might be game 1. Yep, in game 1, just like that. So when there is a single floodgate that can shut down like the gas of your deck, it's almost like, what do you do? A single floodgate. Like, I really want to see how Daniel responds to this, because I mean, let's be real, who the hell is playing Spellcasters? Now, one did recently, well, not too long ago, top an RBET, but I mean, the deck's not on anyone's radar. But I mean, that's the benefit. Yeah, exactly, Echo. Shout out to Echo Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, well, Spellcaster versus Gigavise isn't a matchup you ever thought you'd see, because you didn't think that anyone would be playing Spellcasters. It's just not a thing. But after the recent RBT top and then this one, mind you, Brian already had this in the works before that deck even topped. But even so, I say that to say no one's expecting this, but damn it if it isn't in the Spellcaster's favor. Like, they have Graveyard Manipulation and Kaiku. They got Floodgate Spell Control with the Secret Village. Not to mention standard Magic and Trap setup to back it up. You can even get rid of the daggone Gigavise with the Breaker. And then the Breaker may actually walk because Defender's a card. I think Defender's going to really slow down the Gigavise player. I really think it is. In our game too. Thanks, man. Thanks. It's actually we actually run doubles, and Fish is actually in Providence trying to bring something special back for the crew. But we try our best to keep the commentary as as not boring as possible. There's got to be a word for that shit. There's got to be a word for it. It's obvious who's going first. Just waiting for the shuffle and cut. And I don't know what's taking Brian so long, but I mean, I wouldn't know how to side with the Spellcaster deck either. Like, it's his creation. Like, maybe he thought of something at the last minute. Do I think he was taking a while? Not at all. Like, I have zero experience with his deck, so whatever he's thinking of is surely worth the time. And, okay, it's a fair shuffle. Let you know there's no shenanigans going on. I'm really interested in seeing the Gigavise deck fight back. Have I picked a favorite in this? Yes. Am I going to tell you what deck it is? No, we're not doing that. But I do want to see how Gigavise plays out of the disadvantage. Like once Secret Village is flipped, it's almost an uphill battle. Damn, cuts off Nutrient. You can't even get a lucky mill with a hidden armory once Secret Village is a. I don't know. I might have to make it on Dueling Book and piss a couple people off. Wouldn't even be trolling at this point. The deck is actually decent. Like, all right, simple set pass. It's funny to see Breaker being used by the Gigavise player when it actually is one of the stars in the Spellcaster deck. And there's Defender. I was trying to figure out if he can actually kill it if he torrentials now. To be honest, I haven't read Defender in a while, so I wouldn't know. Because I think the effect sorry about that, guys. I was a little quick on the finger there. Yeah, I wonder. Oh, well, there's Defender. If this card's normal summon, place one counter on it. But that's an activated effect, though. So if he torrential tributes, like, the Defender will die. He has to do it now. I think that's how that works. Because, if I'm not mistaken, Breaker's effect to place the counter on him activates. I don't know. Yeah, I probably should know, though. Like, I'm an experienced casual, so I should know what something like Defender actually does. 100%. Go figure. At least the Defender gonna live. Now here's the debate. Like, do you try to clear that counter now? Like, Defender. Oh shit. Okay. I was wrong. I thought the decision being made was whether or not Breaker was going to attack, but he couldn't even make it to the phase. Nah, yeah, G, that it is looking like a Spellcaster mirror. And that was a good torrential. That was a really good torrential. I'll give him that. That's a really good torrential. I'm waiting to see the response. Nice save. Nice save. And there's the versatility. So he's left with a 1900 attacker and not a 1600 attacker. I like that. Like, it's just weird little interactions like that. It's crazy. Spellcasters. I hope this isn't the last game we cover with this Spellcaster deck. Pardon me. Oh. Gigavise is one hell of a card. Where has it been? Where has it been? Why are they just now cooking? And the funny thing is, this Gigaplant shit is not new. Like, it's not new at all. People have done it just in less efficient ways, like Twilight Rose Knight kind of stuff. Like, no, like they've I don't want to say they've perfected the Gigavise deck, but people have definitely started doing some damage with it. Shout out the young Puds. Yeah, and funny enough, it's actually getting rid of the monster that kills fertilizer and not getting rid of fertilizer that kills the monster. You know how annoying that shit is? Like fertilizer is a pretty busted card. I want to be such a casual right now. Go home and make some plant sauce. Like definitely not doing that, but I want to. Nah, yeah, jogging's interesting. Like just sitting there waiting, like just waiting. If I'm not mistaken, though, I think that card that Jougin discards has to be random, which is interesting as hell. I guess it would probably be a little too good if you can control the discard. Let's see. I'm gonna read Jogging real quick. Isn't it discard a yeah? You can discard one random card from your hand to the graveyard. I mean, the bust a board like that, it still makes still makes sense. It's a good investment. Dog, the way he just has gas for whatever's being thrown at him is crazy.
I just over adjusted a little. Yeah.
Copy audio fix. I thought we was y'all can style on him. That didn't happen. Never really been able to see Brian's hand. Thinks that that back row is flip a switch for Brian and post a threat if it's not right now. Only punish would be to. All right. And I mean, you're gonna take that 1 out of 40 chance, like fight back. And I know for a fact Daniel's heart was beaten and beaten, but the pressure's on. Like spellcasters get to actually activate village first turn. It's a real thing. Oh, the post game interviews is gonna be good because we've yet to cover a Gigavise player, and we get a more in depth look at the brain behind the spellcaster deck. The funny thing is, I don't think it would be used if Secret Village wasn't a card. If Secret Village wasn't a thing, uh, not in Edison. I just gotta say it. The little magical counter deck that uses Citadel of Endymion is cool, but yeah, I'd probably only play that on my alt account. Like I'm not fucking up the rating with spell counter that deck. Secret Village clearly being the better of the two field spells for the spellcasters. Both of those. All right, turn one. I didn't know Lord was running this deck. Breaker. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to count the possible allure connectors, and I just. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Kaiku, Breaker. I guess I'm just wondering how much of each he runs. And Spy. Okay. Never mind. Allure makes a hell of a lot of sense in this, especially being able to just dig closer to the Secret Village. I know the sigh of relief when Brian went into his end phase from Daniel was yeah. The fact that he didn't drop Spellcaster from Secret Village to Spellcaster is crazy. Mm, mm, mm. All right, so I have no experience with the Gigavise deck, but it's interesting to watch a player think, and then, with them, like, how would you approach building the board? I mean, you know, you're not normal summoning or setting this turn. There's no one for one evil thorn in this build. I don't think it is to go with the super solar nutrient. So, well, 2 in 1 turn, might as well get. God, he just can't. Then again, I mean, I guess with so many different pieces that need to be put together, even the most random of meals would just be like a bad meal. Like, oh, I needed that. Oh, I needed that. But nah, yeah, losing nutrient first and then a back row wiper second is kind of bad. Means Brian can play just a little bit more comfortably. Would have been even better if Heavy Storm was the shit that was milled. God damn. And of course, I can't say if that was the right or wrong thing to do or not. Like, I really have zero experience with using Gigavise. Played against that shit several times, but eh, not my cup of tea. And bluffing Gores in a deck like Gigavise just doesn't make sense. I'm quite sure the opponent's just gonna try to kill you as fast as possible anyway. They're not gonna fear the Gores. They're gonna roll those dice. Damn. Two defenders is pressure. Pressure. Like they actually, it's gonna sound corny, but they doing their job. Like it's crazy. You'd have to kill it twice by battle in a situation like this. There's two of them there. It's funny. It's almost like an anti. Yo, this spellcaster matchup has to be annoying for the Gigavise player. Makes me think about cool side deck options for Gigavise. I mean, this deck has a whole deck that's like built to be in favor against it, and shit's about to get real. I wonder if Brian actually runs anything to get to Secret Village close, like sooner. Like, I don't remember seeing Terraforming, but I wasn't really looking at him shuffle his deck or anything. So I can't wait to see the next Edison innovation. Because Gigaplant was definitely a thing, just a casual thing, but it's clearly a, it clearly has top 10 potential, top tier potential. Seeing it play out too. Oh my god, like this. So go ahead and give him the Gigavise again. Just if it's Gigavise, I'm quite sure it's Gigavise. He flipping the table, guaranteed. All right, I'm not guaranteed. It's really not gonna happen, but shuffling the hell out of that deck. I was waiting to talk shit about how you got the Gigavise. Goddamn. This is this is the part where like I just admit defeat and lead a duel, or if it's game one, I just leave because I'm not trying to wait for them to side deck. I just don't want to have to deal with this shit. Yes, I've done it several times. I'm that guy that has you waiting there for like 90 seconds. But even with this board though, like the defenders actually like the defenders are holding it down. Like it's not as bad of a board as it looks to be. I like the random selection. You roll a die, you don't have to be mad at giving them the better cards. You just let the dice decide. It's funny. This board is pure pressure against most other decks, but I mean, defenders had to be hit several times before you could get a direct shot. This shit is good. I'm really liking the show that the Spellcaster deck is putting on, and it doesn't even have its trick in play. Okay, that made it a hell of a lot easier. Like clearing both threats at the same time is kind of crazy. One attack is going to put him back a whole turn. You lose an entire turn of setup just by him crashing the defenders into each other. Oddly enough, this does seem like a lot to think about. Pardon me. I wish I knew what he was saying. I don't know what he's saying, but not actually. That is a good question. I think Defender. No, because Crusader of Endymion is a light monster too. I'm not really sure if he's playing honest or not. But yeah, that does have to be considered, and maybe that's what Daniel was thinking about. I guess I'm not thinking it 100% today. It's definitely a possibility. See, that just goes to show that like the player has a lot more going on in their head than the spectator does. If you think something that the person you're watching did was kind of questionable, he was probably just cooking up the best move possible. Damn. Like playing with the hand. That's it. We going all in. Yeah, the honest is definitely being considered here. Damn, that's funny. And yeah, he's just going for maximum damage. Yep. And yeah. Damn, just like that, Gigavise wins. Like, I guess you gotta get that village rocking before you can actually start making the Gigavise players sweat. But it was a solid performance. I enjoyed it. It's just refreshing to get a break from the big three or just the norm in general. I can't remember the last time I ran into a Secret Village deck on Dueling Book. So, I mean, it's always good to come across some new shit, whether you're coming across it and being amazed by it enough to use it or just to be entertained by something different. I actually do more watching than I do playing on Dueling Book. Damn, that Secret Village shit is cool. All right, best of wishes to Brian in the future rounds. earn himself a spot in the top cut. It's looking pretty good for Daniel as of right now. 2-0. Cut it close though there with the 2-1 come up. Definitely cut it close. Not that anything he did was wrong, but saying, hey, cutting it close. You almost didn't make it. Let's go ahead and get in the chat. We got 2 rounds out of the way. What do you think the top 8 is going to consist of? Yes, you can include the big 3, but I mean that's not really saying a lot as of late. Like the big 3 does have Blackwing in it, but you know, Blackwing been kind of yeah. Lately, obviously, it's still amongst the big 3 for a reason. It's great, especially if it's a good player piloting it. But I don't know, new shit's coming out. Blackwings will never fade into obscurity. That'll never happen. But there have been a tournament or two in which it was just non-existent. I mean, you know what? The same thing could be said for Vayu too. So many variants of frogs. Frogs always find a way, but anyone know what's going on at Providence right now? Not to take the attention off us, but Edison is still Edison. I'd like to be a bit ahead on the curve, like paying attention to this stream and nothing else. Wouldn't it be nice if they actually like started streaming their UTW shit too? Like, y'all hosting this shit now. Like, make it make sense. Might even convince me to go to one up. No, I'm not traveling for cars anymore. That's not a thing. Think of the past. Past life. Alright, we're not too far from the post game interviews. We definitely covered the winner and the person that didn't win both. Sometimes those W's are by skin of their teeth, and sometimes it's by like a heavy ass margin. So, excuse me. Input from both sides, winner and person that didn't win, are definitely valued heavily, especially when you have like unique decks in the mix. Sorry, I'm playing around with the graphics for the feature match. For the feature match display. Alright, chat. So tell me, why are you not here trying to win the Edison Monthly, or why are you not in Providence trying to take home the next UTW trophy? Hey, do they even get him a trophy? Excuse me?
We got both men. Also, it's a giant.
Oh, yeah. It's giant card, but there is no trophy. Yeah. Sorry, I was having a quick talk with Tech. But I keep forgetting it's just a big ass like giant card, but actually that is kind of better than a trophy. Like, I've watched someone sell their trophy before. Don't get me wrong, this is in like 2008, but even still, damn, I just dated the hell out of myself. But even still, yeah, I've seen someone sell their trophy before. Like, it's just a trophy. At least if you're gonna be selling it, it should be, oh shit, a fucking giant card, something that someone can actually just claim. Something that's actually cool too, like giant cards that are like actually playable. Now that makes sense. I mean, of course you can't really use that shit in the game, but that reminds me of the old prize cards. I never liked the fact that prize cards were reprinted. Like even back when I was active, I only top 8 and I ain't win shit, but if I did win a card, I would want it to be unique. Like, I played a day and a half to earn this, and I was the best amongst everyone for that weekend. Like, give me something that no one else could put their hands on, or very few have been able to earn. Then they fuck around and reprint like the Crush card and what would have been another good prize card only card that's reasonable. Dark End Dragon. We're not gonna say Doom Caliber Knight, like that. The card can shine in threes. Like, if we really never reprinted a prize card, how's a dude gonna have 3 Doom Caliber Knights? You pretty much just only run 1 or 2 unless you had the bank for it. Then hey, by all means, go ahead. Goes to that whole debate of whether or not you should be able to use Darken and Edison, because there weren't that many in circulation. I mean, you got thousands of Dueling Book decks that probably use Dark End Dragon, but hey,
for sure.
it wasn't me on research and development. All right. As far as post game interviews go, we're actually gonna interview both players at the same time. It'll give me a break from talking to y'all, but no, more importantly, it'll give us a unique perspective on the way that the match transpired. Right, and I'm gonna let you both introduce yourselves. We're actually gonna start with the winner.
I'm Daniel. I played Gigavise today. I play under the handle on line of either Dad's Cards Club or I play under Sonora the Priest.
And I'm Brian Duffy, Body Bags in the Discord. I played the Spellcaster deck. I think this was an interesting matchup. I think in theory I was favored in a lot of ways,
right.
But with any combo deck, you're things don't quite line up.
Yeah, pretty much every turn I'm just sitting there. If the Citadel comes down, or I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to keep the Allure. Typically, I almost side the Allure out, but I kept it in. Just trying to dig a little deeper. The deck doesn't have a lot of draw.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that raises a concern of mine. I was like, Secret Village is almost like, just pack it up. But
right.
And I was like, I wonder if he plays anything that speeds into it, like terraforming or anything like that. But
I am cooking another build with it, though.
Okay, but if you didn't, I can understand why. Because if you got one active and... I'm sorry, Tech is just handling an issue real quick. And
Hello?
Well, thank you.
All right, bet. And it goes like, if you don't have terraforming, I mean, you won't be drawing a dead one.
Right.
And I'm guessing that's why you did it. Just like, hey, the deck can function well without it, but once I get it.
Right.
Yeah, and it's interesting because like in a lot of different matchups, it affects decks differently. Like last round, I played against a Trap Dragons deck that doesn't play too many spells. So it's like, building your deck to turbo into a card that's not going to do anything in a deck is, I don't know if that gets you quite there. But I am cooking another build. I didn't have enough time testing it with the Gear Towns, Gadgetron, Terraforming, so that way you can kind of play them both kind of together and set over and pop, and it kind of has a little more synergy that way and turbos out those Secret Villages a little faster. But
allow me to jump in real quick with the so would you consider siding them out, or is the Secret Village too good? Like in the deck that when you're playing against something that Secret Village doesn't just completely
definitely
destroy, you side them out.
You definitely side them out for sure.
Okay, gotcha.
I took 2 out in the last match for sure.
All right, understood. Just making sure. I'm gonna give it back to y'all. Pardon me.
Are you good?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about your deck? You are the winner.
It's a kind of standard list nowadays for what it is. I mean, I've vocalized this on stream before. I hate Trap Dust Shoot, so there's not a Trap Dust Shoot in the deck. Cutting it on, it's just a brick. We run enough bricks in the deck, so
yeah.
But honestly, the deck's 21 spells.
Yeah.
So as soon as he plays Citadel with the Guardian or Defender, I can't do anything against that. Game 1, I had 4 spells in hand, sitting there just hoping for a Deep Prison or a Torrential. But even Torrential doesn't do it now that I looked at that.
From my perspective, I guess I haven't played too much against the Gigavise, so I couldn't remember exactly what were in the list, but were the Phoenix Wings in the main?
Yeah, triple Phoenix Wing main.
So those really, I was not accounting for them at all.
Right.
Like, so in that third game, instead of summoning a Jowgen as my normal summon, I went for the second Defender because I was banking on the Torrential. Because if I let you special summon Torrential, in theory, I would be left with my guys, and your guys would be gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Phoenix Wing just was backbreaking. But I guess even if I did summon the Jowgen, you could do it, but I might have not died.
Right
on the spot. So.
And that's we were in the Gigavise Discord. Shout out to them. I've literally learned infinite amount from Magic Mullet and a bunch of the guys in their Dionysus. It's crazy what those guys, they play so many hours every day.
Oh, for
sure.
But
the big debate right now is Phoenix Wing Wing Blast versus Regeki Breaks. And in that matchup right there, like Phoenix Wing Wing Blast is infinitely better than Raigeki Break because I can bounce your Spellcaster and then allow myself to cast spells.
Right.
Whereas if it's Raigeki Break, I can't destroy it.
Right, exactly.
Because it's one destruction.
Very true.
So I could go after the field spell, but if you have a way to protect the field spell, like I can just pop the Guardian back. So it's one of those things of like there's a lot of effects in the format that really care about the destruction ability.
Yeah.
And Phoenix Wing just says.
Yeah, it deals with anything. It deals with more things.
And even that with that one there, like it's amazing how good the discard spells are for themselves. Because even game 2, I did not have a way to get a plant in the graveyard for Miracle Fertilizer or
except for the discard.
Except one discard. So like if you had MST to that or something like that and I couldn't activate it, that would have been a whole different game trying to get out of that combination. Because I couldn't. I needed the ability to special summon the plant, or else I couldn't activate the hidden armories.
Just letting y'all know we're doing a lunch break after this round.
Gotcha.
So round's still not over, but 2:45 is gonna be the lunch end time.
Okay, sweet.
But yeah, so Phoenix Wing definitely coming through, and yes, there are 3 of them.
Yeah, that was definitely brutal. I'll have to next time I play you or Jesse. It looks like it might be on the same deck. I'll have to be
Jesse is on some tech versus like over mine. He disagrees with some of my consistency, and he goes for a little bit more.
Interesting.
He's playing 4 brain control to an extent.
Oh, so he's on like the 3 the mark of the rose.
When he's playing real brain control too, and
okay,
yeah, I don't play that. Brain control's good. Or I mean.
So he's going for a more grind game where you're trying to
play
the OTK for the most part.
I don't think either of us is on upstarts. No upstarts. The deck does. There's a 4-card combo for 8,000. There's a 5-card combo for 9,000. The 10,000 combo is all 6 cards in your hand.
Yeah.
So you really don't want to like. Don't get me wrong. Upstart's really good for getting to it, and a lot of games come down to, Titanial plus Gigavise with a supervised backup. And just attack for 4,000, attack for 4,000, and like break the board kind of thing. But kind of like we did game 2 of just summon the Gigavise or the Gigaplant, put Vice on it.
No, you said it right.
Yeah, summon the Gigavise.
Right. Yeah, I mean, hey, you did it once and didn't catch it. That just goes to show you how great it is.
Like that looks mundane. Like obviously I didn't bring back a plant with it. I had nothing to bring back, but that giving me that resilience against any other card, just another monster reborn. Essentially, it's crazy.
I do have a question about the power tools. I could be wrong, but I think people were kind of moving away from the power tool and the kind of the randomness and kind of going more towards
those people are really bad at gambling.
Okay.
And, there's a gambling hotline for those people. But those of us that enjoy gambling,
how impactful were those hits in game 3?
You didn't make me do it, but there's only 2 ghosts in the deck. The other one's just the other one's not. So I was really happy you didn't make me use the third one.
Yeah.
But I've been running into people running like transmigration prophecies and stuff like that. So like just digging harder is better.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever needed a 3rd power tool.
Yeah.
But 2 is mandatory. There's no getting around that. And like Blackbird Drago, definitely not necessary. But round 1, it definitely came up. Just being able to sit behind it, same way I did with the Gigavise combo.
Yeah.
Sitting back, if you kill it, I get to combo next turn.
Yeah, I mean, I love that card. I used to play the Gemini deck a lot. So, that card is just incredibly powerful, and especially with Gigaplant.
Right. And I ended up asking mid game because you actually run Geminis in your deck.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there like checking Brute Drago, like, can I summon this with?
Yeah, I wonder. I wonder if a Super Poly in the side for my deck might be useful. I mean, probably
it's
not.
It's just the one Gemini, right?
Yeah, I play 2 copies. Yeah, so it's probably not enough to justify it.
It could be fun though.
Yeah. would that even screw you? I don't even think so because you're.
Well, it banishes it, so it could help depending on DDR. It depends on what my hand is.
Oh, okay.
But if it gives me mark, I can then bring back your.
God, I thought so. It Super Poly banishes your guy.
Yeah, Super Poly banishes
for some reason
both.
I thought it was tributed. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it banishes both, which is.
Okay. Yeah, that would be way good because it would stop the supervise effect too.
Right.
If it was attached. Yeah.
The one thing that it doesn't do there is if I have Mark of the Rose and I take it, all of my Gigavices now have their effects.
Oh.
Yeah. I had somebody do that in Herebeat. They Super Poly'd me, and I had a Miracle Furt for the next turn. So they hit me, don't get me wrong. I took some damage. I Mark of the Rose that Miracle Furted, and every Gigaplant I brought out, I didn't need Vice anymore. I just had Gigaplants.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Cool.
Yeah. That's honestly the best part of the deck is there's not a great deal of sideboard cards that do a lot. First round opponent missed on DD Crow because I had Lone Fire plus Copy Plant.
Yeah.
So I could go for both. This time we really didn't see sideboard cards except Jorgen, but
I put in 7 cards.
oh wow,
Yeah, so I put in 2 Master Restrict, 2 Jowgen,
Master Restrict's really good.
1 Compulse, and 2 Crow.
So I sided out 5.
And that was
spell
just taking
cards.
out all my like back row hate for the most part.
Gotcha.
Because like
That makes sense.
anything you leave in is going to be chainable anyway.
Right.
So
and we actually talked about this before. Luckily, Brian gave me and how I beat him. We checked on Citadel. Citadel is if only
you mean Secret
can,
Village?
Secret Village.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
If only you hold. Is Citadel next format? Is that Prophecy Books?
It's in the format. It was
Spell
just
counter
it's
thing.
just not played. People are playing around with it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the card basically says as long as this card's on the field, if you as the player control a spellcaster, you can cast spells. If you don't have one,
Right.
you can't cast spells.
And so basically, what we looked into is like I then knew I needed all 3 of my breakers, which 3
Yeah.
breaker is the answer. If you haven't tried it yet, 3 breaker. Fossil Dyna sucks, and Vayu really can't beat 3 breakers plus combo. Yeah, it's a really good combo. But so there I was able to play my spells game 2 because I was able to play the breaker into it, which I wouldn't have been able to do if I didn't have a spellcaster because I didn't have a way around it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're looking at chat. Someone just asked, would you consider summon?
What?
Summon limit.
I played around with that a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
I assume they're asking
I
you
think
that.
people have been talking about that. I haven't ever played it in Edison
Right.
format. So I mean, I guess the decks you're looking to hit are the Forgs and Gigavise with
Right.
that. How many? What's the summon limit specials? Is it 3 or is it
2,
5? I
2,
don't remember.
2.
It's
I
2.
believe it's 2.
It's 2.
It's
Yeah, I
actually
mean,
easy to
I think
do.
that would be good for sure. I don't think it would have. I think if I had it, I don't think it would have stopped what would have happened. I ultimately would have got Phoenix Winged. So
I mean, if you had 2 back row, it would have stopped a lot of that. In general,
yeah,
it's not.
yeah.
So because something to block for the torrential.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's why Phoenix Wing's so good. Is it's just like you having a second back row to 50-50, it would have been. But
Yeah, I think the biggest thing my deck could have done is just draw the Secret Village.
or Gores. Gores would help you.
I don't play Gorse.
Oh, God damn.
Dude,
Yeah,
I've-
the
I-
Village,
I've-
I'm not
I played around that
surprised.
twice.
It would be almost impossible for my deck to like get into a scenario where Gores is even activatable because I have the field spells. I play a
Right.
ton of back row. I play the stickiest monsters.
Right.
Honest, like when am I?
Defender.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
but
am
you
I
play
not?
Honest, so
when
you
when
flip
am I
the
gonna
Gores
have an
token,
empty
and
board?
then
I
you
don't,
get an
I don't
Honest
think
token.
I've had an empty board in weeks.
I'll let y'all know you're good to keep going, but lunch just started.
Sweet.
2
Yep.
seconds ago.
No problem. You said 2:45? Yeah. Cool.
Just letting you know you're eating at that time.
Yeah.
That's good.
So yeah, I don't think Gores is the answer for my
No, no.
specific deck, but yeah.
Yeah.
On Dueling Book, I do still rock the Gores icon, so people always think about it.
I have the
even
Ojama
though I
that's
don't
got his
play.
underwear way too high
Yeah.
because I haven't earned the Dark Arm Dragon yet.
Okay.
You got to get 450 wins in ranked play before you get the Dark Arms down. It's
okay.
embarrassment until then.
Yeah.
That's a hilarious way of making sure you earn your keep.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I mean, Dueling Book is free. Like,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
some of those wins, you got to get like 5,000 wins for some of those
yeah,
emblems.
get the
like,
fuck. I remember I was about to change that little Karibo shit, the Curry, whatever it is, and I saw him like, hold on, wait, people play this many times?
Oh,
too?
yeah.
But no, I've seen Johnson Boss's. I've seen Josh Johnson's experience on Dueling Book. Seems like 20K. I think it's like 20K or something
God
like that.
damn! Imagine playing that much Gladiator Beast.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to the Glad God though. Josh Johnson definitely dominates. I think he like top 3 right now actually on DB.
That's
That's-
crazy.
I know people see over 1,000 in your rating and they get scared. I see certain backgrounds and I'm like, no, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
This guy's he just plays too much. Like,
Yeah. Or what else gets me on Dueling Book? Because I'm like, why is there 3 people spectating my match right,
Right.
now?
who is
Yeah,
my
like,
opponent?
yeah.
Right,
It
yeah.
isn't me. Like, it's not
It's
me.
definitely not
so
me.
might have to be careful. Might make sure pay attention.
Yeah.
All right. So, last question. Were you nervous when you were playing against? Because you both know what each other are playing today. You
Right.
knew. So like, were you
No.
like, oh fuck?
Yeah, that's all fun.
No, I have this problem.
Well, no, I guess what I'm saying is like, shit. I hope he doesn't draw Village. I hope he doesn't draw Village. Like,
No, my whole thing was this is the first win on camera for an FGG or a Star City Games event. So
Yeah, so-
I played Magic for
Gotcha.
years, and I've been on camera 5 times here, and I was on camera like 4 or 5 times at Star City events, and I've never won a feature match. So this is my first. I'm now 1-12.
Yeah, so I'm glad I was
appreciate
able
you.
to throw the game and break your streak for you.
Yeah. You sandbagged that the field
Yeah,
spell the whole
I
time.
did it on purpose.
Right, I
I let
appreciate
you win.
that.
I was like, he needs this more than I do.
Shout out, but I'm looking forward to solid performances in the next couple of rounds from y'all. I want to see your deck in top cut again, and I actually want to see Gigavise in top cut. I don't like it, but we haven't had it featured yet.
Yeah,
So
people won't start sideboarding against it until we put it in top cut. So we'll try and make sure it gets sideboarded against.
All right, cool. Do us victims a
I got
favor.
you,
Do us victims a favor. All right.
I'll go back to Hero Beat for the next tournament.
Don't do that. It suffered terribly in round 1, like terribly.
No, I got to pick up some more shiny cards for it, but it's max rarity that is rare or common.
Oh, that's juicy.
Yeah. So it's as many
like
DLs,
the
DTs, as many of those as it can be. So
yeah.
Fucking solid.
I've got the BAP side deck. Like, it's great.
All right, we're entering the lunch break now. Everyone's gonna have to be back and ready to play by 2:45, and I'm gonna cut to the decent little whole screen that we use in between rounds, or when I have to go take a pee. See ya.
Thanks, guys. More organized these things.
This part is always awkward. Like,
he's probably
watching
walking
us
around.
break the set.
Yeah.